how's it going? Welcome to a train wreck of a video that is going to be the finale for my Pan That palette for 2018, and honestly, I'm ending pan porn now. I know I started it maybe 3 months ago, and I want to revamp it for 2019, so I'm ending it for now, and then it will be back in 2019 in January. I just need to collect my thoughts, figure out exactly what I want to do, and it will be back. If you've seen the intro or any of the other updates, you'll know that I've been panning the Too Faced Totally Cute palette. I believe it was a limited edition palette for 2016. I think it was 2016. Might have been 2015. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the palette I've been working on. I do have it depotted into a Z palette, and I did keep the original layout the best I could. So you have your 3 bigger pans there and then your 6 little minis. This was Double Scoop, Unicorn, and Shooting Star. Those were the 3 big shades. I did end up mixing some of the pink shadow and a different blush into that pan, so that's why it looks kind of pink. Then we had Chocolate Donut, Bunny Foo Foo, Meow, and I Heart Too Faced. So it was a dark chocolate brown, a really vibrant orange, a super dark purple with shimmer, and a hot pink with frosty silver glitter in it. I ended up mixing that pink in with a blush because that's the only way I was going to wear it. It was very vibrant and it made me look like a crazy person, so I didn't want it anywhere near my eyes. Those are the 7 that I had finished, and then these 2 right here, this is Storm Cloud and Clover. I do have pan on Storm Cloud. I like Storm Cloud. I think it's beautiful. I can only use it when it's all over the lid though, because if it's just smudged on the lower lash line, it just looks like a brown eyeshadow. And I'm also not the kind of person to wear really dark lid shades. I did it a few times for filming and I liked the way it looked, but I just didn't like it for day-to-day wear outside. So I think I'm just going to declutter that shade. I have other blues with different colored shifts to it, with a duochrome shift to it, that I can find something in my collection that looks very similar to this, but hopefully has better lasting power. It also faded really quickly, even though I used, an eyeshadow primer. I tried using a glitter glue once or twice and it's still same problem. They just faded so fast. And with this green shade, I don't like it at all. I don't like the undertone. I think it looks horrible on with my complexion. I've tried using different colored bases with it and nothing works. Nothing looks right. I just do not like this shade. So I'm also going to be decluttering that one. That one, it just has this weird chartreuse type of color and I don't like the way those look on me. I don't know how to make chartreuse work on me and I don't want to. So I'm considering that done for my Pan That palette for 2018. I 100% could have used that blue a little bit more. I would have liked to use at least half of it, but I think pan is pretty good. And quite frankly, that green shade was just all around disappointing. I don't care that I didn't finish it because I did not like it. Now let's hop into my pan porn. I know I just started this, so there's not really a whole lot of progress. Really quickly, I'll just run through these palettes, and if I've used them, I'll talk about them. So this is the ABH World Traveler palette. This came out a few years ago. I maybe used these shades once or twice each. I think I put Pink Champagne on an inner corner once or twice. Other than that, haven't used it much. Modern Renaissance palette, again from ABH. Have not used this once. It's a beautiful palette. I really do like it. Then we have the Nude Dude Volume 2 from The Balm. So that's what the package looks like. I've used the cream shade a few times. I've used, I think it's Fabulous a couple times as like an inner corner highlight. I've used Flawless. I think I used it for about 2 weeks straight in my crease. I've used this shade, Feisty, just dug my nail in it. You can see the mark now. I've used Flirty a few times. You can see I had to remove the hard pan. It's a decent palette, but it's a little bit drier of a formula, so it's a teensy bit harder to work with. Some of the shades are dry, some of them aren't. It's kind of inconsistent. I think it's just because it's old. So I don't know how to talk about this palette. It's the Bon Jovi Rockstar Face palette from The Balm. I absolutely love this palette. I think it's the funniest thing, the best play on words. I grew up listening to a lot of classic rock like Iron Maiden, Metallica. I mean, I didn't really listen to Alice Cooper much, but I think the names are so funny, like Alice Cooper, Led Zeppelin, Blink 182 up at the top. Like, they're just such funny names. I don't think I'm going to actually put this in my 2019 pan porn. If anything, I might just try to focus on using up these 2 lip shades, but didn't really touch it a whole lot because I was really trying to find the perfect combination of colors for this palette. I think I found a few, so we'll see if I pull it out much in 2019, but I'm not ready to use that palette up just yet. The angle has changed again because I had to look up the names of the shades in this palette. Look at me go, I'm not in focus. It doesn't really matter because I am about to hold up a palette in front of my face. So here we go. This is the In the Balm of Your Hand Volume 2. It came with 4 eyeshadows, 4 cheek products, and then the Mary Luminizer highlighter. So I believe it's Alice Copper, Matte Reed, Firm, Matte Russo, and then I want to say it's Down Boy, Frat Boy, and one of the In-Stain blushes, and Bahama Mama bronzer. This, I'm leaning towards this for my Pan That palette for 2019. And then the last palette, this is actually in my 12 Pans of Christmas project. I don't have a specific goal on it, I just want to use it. So I've been putting this duochrome, it's like a light lavender with a lilac shift, all over my lid. I've been smudging this along my lower lash line occasionally. I've been using this to wipe away my bake and to set my eyelid with. I've been putting this brown in my crease, smudging the gray, the purple on my lower lash line. I found that this brown looks really good in my brows actually, so I might use that in my brows once I'm done with my custom color. I don't even think I mentioned, this is the Kat Von D Interstellar palette. Like I said, this is going to be brought back in 2019. I just need to sit back, regroup, and figure out what products I really want to put in this project, what ones I really want to focus on, which palettes I'm okay running out of shadow in faster. We'll see how I get along. We'll see what decision I end up coming to. But that is everything for my Pan That palette finale and my quick little wrap up for my pan porn. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.